So I love you. Hey there everyone, got another unboxing video for you today. Check out what Brown Santa brought me today. If you haven't looked at the video title or description, you wouldn't know what's in here. But if you did, you would know. Little to know about Brown Santa. So when I say that, I mean the UPS guy in his brown uniform and brown truck. But it got a little awkward today when I opened the door and I said, hey, Brown Santa's here, and it was actually a black guy, and he thought I was talking about his skin color, not his uniform, and it got a little awkward. But anyways, let's open these boxes up. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what the ActionCam is doing here, I'll get to that later. It's very important for this video though. Alright, first item, it is this Team Wendy helmet. Let's take a look in closer at the label, outside. Okay, Team Wendy. EXFIL LTP. Alright, let's see what it looks like inside. Yeah. Okay, let's see this. What's this piece of paper? That's a shipping slip, don't need to worry about that. EXFIL LTP helmet. Alright. Comes in a helmet box. Okay. Who is Wendy? It's a question we get all the time. Wendy, daughter of Cleveland-based entrepreneur, passed away from a traumatic brain injury following a snow skiing accident in 1997. Mr. Moore founded Team Wendy as a memorial to his daughter, a passionate, energetic woman who loved life and all it had to offer. His goal and Team Wendy's primary mission is to provide the best protection available on the market today and to research the causes and prevention of TBI. A story of triumph and tragedy, Wendy's name lives on today in the protective products of gear used by thousands worldwide, including the men and women from the US military. Alright, pretty cool story, pretty cool reason for a name. Coming up with a name has always been the hardest thing for me, whether it's for a character that I'm making online, let's say like WoW, or say name of my guns. Let's see. Polymer shell. High strength Lexan polycarbonate copolymer, high cut design with clearance for comms. I won't be really using it for that. Next generation padding, next generation Team Wendy retention system. I'm not gonna bore you that you can read this on your own. You can pause the video if you want. Check this out. Alright, let's continue. Okay, so this comes in a bungee. So open that up. Take this out. Wow, it's pretty solid. Head and neck injury hazard. No, helmet can protect wearer from all foreseeable injuries. Yeah, it's just a CYA pretty much from their legal department probably. Okay. Undo the strap. Wow, this is a really serious helmet.
This box has the bungee cord and the rails. We'll get to that later.
I don't know. This is really my first helmet. Padding seems like it's pretty secure. And this is a large one, by the way. I have a big head, and so I figured this one would be better. Okay, and you might ask, well, why did you buy a helmet, especially this kind? Well, you know, sometimes I do different activities and they require you to wear a helmet. For example, I went horseback riding and I went caving recently for the past year, and in both cases, they said, well, you know, here's a helmet, you have to wear it. And I said, okay, I went along with it, but the thing is, every single time I wore one of those helmets, they were either not the cleanest or not in the best shape. So, yeah, I figured, you know, I might as well get something, and I wanted something that I can actually mount an action cam to at the same time, because in some of the videos I made for you guys, I wasn't exactly happiest with the results. You know, for example, when I'm climbing up the stairs in the school video, I'm in the ladder. You know, I would have preferred it much more if I could actually let you guys see what I was looking at, like particularly when I look over the edge up on 8 floors in the ground. Okay. This is a retainer cord. This is for if you mount any night vision goggles, which I won't be using, so I don't really need this. And this is for the side rails. Okay, we'll set this aside for now. Alright, so this is the Wilcox NVG shroud. This for attaching night vision goggles, but I won't be raiding any houses in Afghanistan or anything. But I can mount a GoPro to this, or I can mount my action cam if I want. But I don't really want to mount my action cam in the front, since it's gonna be kind of awkward pointing everywhere like this, I imagine. So instead I'm gonna mount it somewhere off to the side like this. Now, it's pretty solid though, it is aluminum. Okay, moving to the side. Nice Team Wendy patch here. You can put a flag or anything that you want right here. That's pretty cool. Over here, this rail is for mounting if you want mount some earmuffs, but again, I won't be doing that. It's a little bit too high speed for me for the range. That said though, you can also mount some rails right here, which is what I'll be using actually to mount the action cam. And if you look at it, I'm not sure you can see it. Let's put this just out of the way. I'm not sure you can see it, but it's actually at a 90-degree angle to say the front. So it'll work out pretty well, I think. If not, there's micro adjustments I can make. Same thing over here on the side. On the back, more Velcro for you, more patches. Up here you can put a strobe light, which again, I'm not going to be using that. I'll use this for, say, use it for my rock climbing class coming up. I'll be learning how to rappel. Inside, take a look. This is the straps they have. In here, these are different types of helmet lining that you can use. You can remove them via the Velcro. So they're pretty easy to wash if you need to, and even the inside one you can also wash too. Take this off, very easy, very manageable. That's a concern too when I was buying a helmet, because I didn't want one where you can't really wash the inside and you just spray it. That's not really good enough for me. I want to make sure that I can actually clean it if I want to. Overall, seems pretty cool. I'll be getting the helmet mesh so that it doesn't really scratch the helmet up. It's pretty nice, and it was pretty expensive, so I don't want to ruin it. I'll put it through quite some use though. Alright, and then back here, I'm not exactly sure about this. I think it's to tighten up the straps that they have. Alright, so let's install some of these rails so that we can use them. These are Magpul MOE rails. They are the polymer ones. I'm not sure if Magpul actually makes aluminum ones for these. But here's what we do. We will just take these off here.
Okay, so plastic's perfectly fine for this setup, but if you have a lot of force or pressure applied to the rails, such as these ones right here, which were attached to a bipod, they're not going to work. They will just snap and break, and you'll need aluminum ones.
Just take these screws off. This. just place it on like so. Let's do it this way. Looks like they have some Loctite in there already. Drop these in. Same thing on the other side. All right, there we go. What do you think? I have to say this feels pretty solid. I think it's really nice. Alright, let's toss this aside. Now let me show you what else I got to mount on this. Alright, now let me show you what I used to mount this on. Okay, got this in today too, via EMS from Japan. They're the only ones I could find with the mount that I wanted. One thing about EMS, they can get a package from anywhere in Japan to you in about 2 to 3 days. It's quite amazing. From the other side of the world, 7,000 to 8,000 miles away, they can get something to me on the East Coast in about 2 days time. Pretty good stuff. And you can track it every step of the way too. Now this is what I got. For the mount, it is a REC mount. This is from Japan. It feels pretty solid. It is aluminum. It's quite hefty in my hand actually. Let's open this up. There we are. This is the bottom piece. This entire thing is made of aluminum. It feels really solid, I have to say. Okay. And this is the other piece for mounting it. Alright, so the screw comes out like this. Alright, so I'm going to mount it on this side. So that means it's going to go like this. And this is a really tight fit. There we are. And man, this really solid. Look, I'm pushing it like this. I'll zoom in for you. I don't even have the screw on, and look how sturdy this thing is. It's amazing. Alright, push that into place, stick the screw in, thread it through, and let's just hand tighten it for now. This mounts on like so. Wow, I can already tell this mount's going to be really good. Alright. We'll always leave that, whoops, always leave a hand tighten for now. And then this will go on the side. Take that screw out first. Alright, take this off. This will go on like this.
Maybe we should mount it forward one. Now the weight might be too unevenly distributed. I don't know. I'll play with the weight. I'll see what works best. But let's just say we'll keep it like this for now. Okay, here we are. Now this was made for a GoPro, so it sticks out a little bit. It actually sticks out quite a bit more than I would have liked, but we'll see how it goes. And I know I can adjust the angle just a little bit to the side if I want to. But you know, as far as staying parallel to the front where the helmet's facing is pretty good. So we'll see how it goes. I might adjust it a little bit further front, but let's go to the next part. Okay, there we go. What do you guys think?